Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to do a Patreon request. This Patreon right here asked us to check out Bloodywood, Endurant, Indian folk metal, and considering your mother is Indian background. She's not Indian from India.
I mean, we got her the DNA thing and it said she was full.
Yeah, that's true. She was born here. Her parents are from Guyana, but the ancestry DNA says that she's 100% Indian. There was no fucking around as far as her ancestors were concerned. They stick to their own kind.
Yeah.
There was no that British guy seems a little bit exciting. Why not try him out for a week? That didn't happen.
No.
Your mother's ancestors were not like my ancestors.
They were strict people.
Yeah, they stay within their own nationality, with their own ethnicity. My ancestors, on the other hand, they didn't. Wow, that's kind of rough. I'm glad your grandmother doesn't have internet or know how to use a computer. Or speaks English for that.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, Bloodywood. Honestly, these guys have been really buzzing because I think they're playing at Vakken and at the Dong Festival.
I feel like Vakken they were like, okay, what do we need? Some Indian folk metal.
Perhaps that's what they said to each other. In German.
I'm actually confused though. How does the Indian folk metal?
Okay, we're gonna find out now. People have been saying we should have been checking out this band a long time ago, considering the whole Indian background thing. But I was like, this is probably some Shah Rukh Khan dancing around a tree in the Swiss Alps, or some, what's the name of the other guy, the Punjabi MC guy with some Jay-Z. I was like, I listen to enough Indian music at home, thanks to your mother. I honestly don't need any. If there's one thing I don't need in my life more, is Indian music.
Yeah, or Bollywood movies.
Oh, God. How do they break into songs randomly? It's like, Joe just died. Let's sing a song. Like, come on, man. And then one minute they're singing in the middle of the street, the next minute they're singing in the middle of the snow. The minute after that, they're in the middle of the Swiss Alps. The hills are alive with the sound of music. I honestly, I don't get it. I mean, I don't get it. Anyways, having said that, there are some movies that I do like.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Mission Kashmir. That's a really good one. All right, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Stand clear. Push to shop.
Is that going to be part of the beat?
Fight the urge to get violent. This goes out with the love, but with the power to raise the power. Put the nose to the gun, put the love gun. Come on, the guy, man, the daughter to look at, and it's on. Marco, love, there's no time. Show me your gun, no stop till I drop. Show me how I rock, everywhere hurts. Put me down to the dirt, drown myself, work, do it all for murder. Cause I got no issue with the scotch. So give me more, give me more, so the blood go, I was full. Let it rain, let it pour, let the lightning strike and thunder roar. Up and down, Arctica, as I bleed, I see the sea. For the weakness finally free. Turn up and through, it's the sacred kingdom. You gave me the power I need, you see. You gave me the power I need. There's somebody. Say, have you seen the moon? Life of a slave. This goes out to the war in the name of the many who dream of war. The gun, there's a man gun. The human abandon. In a tulma kanako iabalan. Sakbos a parayasha. The fight to the outside from within. Found love under my own skin. Big one, so you know I'm gonna win. Never back down, let the smack down with the grid. This fight's not what you might think. Born of a life, I'm running the break. Shine so bright, but I'm not gonna make sense. Page peace, love, blood, love, life, for the hate.
Oh shit! That was the guy that was bullying the other guy.
Thanks for watching that video, guys. Endurant is a song about bullying, something that all three of us have personally gone through, whether it be in school, work, even in relationships. It's also something that's very difficult to talk about and ask for help, because more often than not, it kind of makes the situation worse. If you're going through something like this, our advice to you would be to never see yourselves from the eyes of the bully. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are not the reason why you're getting bullied. Bullies tend to pick on things that make us stand out from the crowd. But later in life, the people who stand out the most are the ones who are valued the most. The other thing that really works is surrounding yourself with like-minded people and the ones that really value you. It makes it that much more difficult for the bully to target you and to find you alone. And lastly, don't fret. You're gonna come out of this way stronger than you were before. Bullies are really bullies forever, and they're humans.
I feel like he's bullying me
It's mostly a
now by making me
manifestation of
listen
something
to
else that
this.
they take out on you. More often than not, they come to regret it later on in life. This video has been long overdue. We actually do everything on our own, recording, shooting, editing. All of it's done in-house, and that's why it takes a hell lot of time to complete. Really like to thank our patrons for being extremely patient with us. The usual, you can stream this on Spotify, you can get the track on all online stores, but the best way to support us is through Patreon. It's literally our backbone, it's how we survive, it's how these videos are possible. We had a lot of people getting tattoos of our lyrics, which blows our mind every time we think about it, and they ask for our lyrics in our own language. So I put the Hindi lyrics in the description below along with their meaning. The meanings are poetic but are accurate in spirit. And that's it from us. We're gonna jump right on to the next song. Till then, stay strong, stay metal. See you next time. Bye.
3 seconds. थोड़ा सा और दे दे.
This is the outtake.
They're just fucking with you right now, man. Got punked.
क्या? उसने क्या किया?
वो मेरे को यहाँ होना पड़ेगा. नहीं, यहाँ नहीं. यहाँ. 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 शायद यहाँ.
कर कर कर.
Okay.
Go.
That's pretty good. What the hell? All right. See,
I
like,
like some good bloopers.
huh?
I like some good bloopers.
Yeah, that's always fun. What I was gonna say is that I was mentioning that before you started talking. The song is about bullying. At the beginning of the video, there's two kids. The one that has the tattoo on his arm, and then the other one that he beats up, and he has the scar on his forehead. When his dad is dying of a heart attack, the one that comes in as the paramedic, that's the kid that he was bullying when they were young. So now they're older. One became a paramedic, and the other one works like in a call center. Wow,
The other one is struggling.
he's struggling with.
But he's getting bullied too.
He's struggling, and his father's an alcoholic, and then he was going through the fact that his father had a heart attack, and the one that saved his father's life was the kid that he bullied when he was young. I also find it a little bit interesting that they decided to make part of the story a call center. Like, I mean, it doesn't get more stereotypical that like 80% of the video was shot in a call center. I mean, like, I don't make this shit up. I mean, this stuff it's right there. You know what I mean? I didn't make this up. They went in a call center.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. The dude with a parka, half of the time he's in a call center. It was like perhaps he was doing this during lunch hour. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. Whatever. Anyways, enough of these shenanigans. What did you think of the song?
I was expecting going into like some sitar, like because
Because of the folk.
Yeah,
The only folk thing was the flute.
yeah, but either way, the flute had like a lot of
A lot of Eluveitie style to it. Wasn't it? A little bit of Eluveitie style to it. I like that. I thought it was really cool. What did you think of the song overall, besides the flute?
the song was really good. I liked how they switched between the English vocals and the
Indian?
and the Hindi vocals.
It was good.
Yeah, and the Hindi language sounded really good with the harsh vocals.
It sounded a lot heavier and a lot darker. Then it gives the song a different vibe.
Not in a million years can I think a Hindi language could be like metal. Listening to like the movies
I know where it's so uplifting. It's
Yeah,
so like
it's so
bubbly.
uplifting.
It's so like bubbly. The way they speak is so bubbly. I honestly, there's a couple of things I want to say. First was the flute really reminded me of Eluveitie.
Yeah.
It had that same style, the same connotation, or the same mood that the flute in the Eluveitie tracks brings to the songs, like this uplifting sense of hope, light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Same thing in this track. I really felt that it did exactly the same thing. That's one thing I wanted to mention. I also like the change in the two styles of vocals, the having English and having Hindi. I was really amazed on how well it worked. I didn't know how it was going to work. To be honest with you, I would almost prefer the whole song to be in Hindi.
Yeah.
I think it would have been a lot better. It would, obviously you don't understand what he's saying, but I think it would carry a little
I mean,
bit
it had
more.
the lyrics.
I'm choking on my own saliva.
It had the English.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like singing in Hindi. I really enjoyed the Hindi parts even more than the English
It's because
parts.
they were more fluid. The when they were doing
Exactly.
it in English, you could hear their.
The accent comes across, right? But when they do it in Hindi, there's a more fluidity to it, and it makes the song even more powerful. You actually are able to connect more with the song. It makes the song more stronger. The guitar sound, the guitar on this track, it almost had a little bit of a metalcore vibe to it in certain parts.
The song was kind of like a folkish metalcore song.
Yeah, totally.
It had harsh vocals, then it
Had clean vocals, harsh vocals,
and then during the chorus it was both like clean vocals and harsh.
and the guitar in the chorus, it really had a more of a metalcore vibe, more than the regular metal song. It really had that metalcore characteristics to the guitar, specifically in the chorus. I really felt that way listening to it. I like the song. It's a lot better than what I thought going in. I didn't think it was going to be this good. So I really enjoyed the song. I thought the track was really well put together. I like the message of the video. I like how the video comes across. I like the message of the video. The only thing I would say is I almost wish the song was completely in Hindi, no English whatsoever. I think it would have made the song even more powerful and more fluid.
Yeah,
it wouldn't feel almost as choppy. You know what I mean? It would feel like it would have a better fluidity to it. But overall, this is a great surprise.
Yeah.
I honestly, going in, my expectations were like this low. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting like really like.
I wasn't expecting it. I feel like, isn't this the first time we've done an Indian band on the channel?
Yes.
So like.
I know, but based on the Indian music that your mother plays in the house, you know what I mean? Like screwing the light bulbs and shit. So like based on when you it's not like we never heard Indian music. If there's one thing besides metal that we hear a lot is Indian music.
Yeah.
So we know Indian music. So knowing Indian music, when I sit down to watch this video, this is not what I'm expecting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not expecting harsh vocals, and I'm expecting that
Especially when you hear folk.
I'm not
You go to where it's basically.
I thought, for example, they would have more like, you know, the tassa drums. Like,
yeah.
I thought that would be incorporated. Actually, I was surprised that wasn't incorporated. I'm actually surprised this track doesn't have really heavy drumming, because drumming, the sounds of the drums is such a part of the Indian culture. I'm really surprised that this song, if there's one thing that's perhaps missing, is heavy drums, like some heavier drums. But this song almost feels more melodic. It doesn't have really that.
It's more of like a Indian metalcore.
Indian metalcore, but not really heavy metalcore, almost like a metalcore ballad.
Yeah.
It has a little bit of that vibe to it.
The flute is the only folk.
The flute, I think, well, yeah, I mean, the flute is really the only folk influence to the song.
Yeah.
But I really feel like, like I said, the thing that I was surprised the most was the lack of drums. I thought this song was going to be a lot of drums, not too much. The flute was never on my mind. I never for once thought that was going to be
I thought
flute.
there was going to be at least one kind of.
You did?
No,
I thought more like the sitar and
that's
drums.
I'm thinking there would be.
I'm saying flute. I didn't expect the flute. I'm not saying folk elements. I'm talking about just specific the flute. I thought more drumming and sitars and tambourines. I don't even know if tambourines is an Indian thing or not. Maybe not. Okay. All right, moving on. All right, guys. Well, I want to thank the person who requested. This was cool.
Yeah.
This was really cool. So thanks for the request. That was enjoyable. And once again, bullying is bad. Not that you needed this video to know that, but it's a good story.
Yes.
There's a nice little twist at the end. You know, the one that you put down when you were young is the same one that later on in life saved your dad's life. That's why I always tell you, be nice to the nerds, because most likely one day you go for a job interview, one of them is the boss. Gotta be nice to the nerds. Be nice to the nerds. All right, guys, come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.